The Rollover Flexi Application Tables are an invaluable tool for any print shop. This allows me as a one-person operation to apply self-adhesive vinyl to any board substrate. So even here, a large 4x8 board, as one operator, I can comfortably and easily handle mounting a self-adhesive vinyl to this board. Without this, I'd have to be a really great squeegee scientist to accurately apply the right amount of pressure to an entire board without causing wrinkles, bubbles, ruining my print. One of the benefits of the application table is my board's not going to move. I can lock in my graphic on there, and then it's one smooth motion all the way through. As I remove that backer paper, exposing that self-adhesive, I can start and stop as I'm going through my operation here. So even doing 4x8s, 5x10s as a one-person operation, I'm not having to do a Pilates workout to make this all happen. I'm also not going to get any glue lines when I start and stop. So this really makes it a true one-man operation, perfect to set. There I lifted up my gantry. I can back up. So if I had a longer board that I needed to run that was longer than my table, back up, set my gantry back down, and then continue that lamination process or that application process, making it really easy, perfect, consistent pressure all the way across. Like I said, the big benefit of the rollover is that unimpeded access to my gantry, to my roller, to my graphics going back and forth on the print. And just continue my operation all the way through here. When I get down to it, making sure my vinyl doesn't slip down prematurely. And now I have a perfectly mounted graphic set onto that board. See how easy it is doing a one-man operation, printing a full 4x8. Another common function that you're going to love using your application table for is applying transfer tape or pre-space or pre-mask tape to graphics. So here I have a nice graphic that's been cut, weeded with the negative space removed. I need to get it off of here and get it onto the side of a vehicle. I'm going to use my application table for applying that transfer tape. So I drop it down here, I lock it into the bed of my table, and then I can roll it out here. And at this point, I'm holding my transfer tape, and I can apply with a squeegee or with my hand to get that transfer tape applied to those graphics, nice and smooth. Again, a one-man operation. I don't need two people holding the transfer tape and applying those graphics all the way across here. Getting a nice smooth, slice it off here. The entire bed of my application table has a self-healing cutting mat, so cutting directly onto the table is not a problem. I want to trim off the excess amount of my transfer tape and just give me a finished graphic. I can do that right on the table. Quick and easy operation, get my graphics prepped, cleaned, ready to go. And I'm looking great with that piece. But now I can even use the application table, removing my transfer tape off the way here, drop it back down onto that transfer tape. I'll start in the middle here, and I'm applying additional pressure after I've laid down that transfer tape, giving me that final touch through so I can make sure these graphics are going to make their way all the way to the customer for that final installation. If you want to hear more about the Rollover Flexi application tables, head over to Grimco.com where we have spec sheets as well as pricing available for the machines, or give us a call, 1-800-542-9941, and we would love to set you up with a couple pieces of equipment to improve your production workflow.